What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I've got some free picks for you guys for tonight's game between the Falcons and the Eagles on Monday Night Football. And you guys are not going to want to miss out on this video because I'm going to be explaining a very profitable strategy for PrizePicks. If you guys are new here, no, this number is not fake. I'll go ahead and I'll refresh the page because I know a lot of these people on YouTube, they like to Photoshop stuff. They like to edit their numbers. I just want to show you guys that that is not going on here. I've been betting on PrizePicks thousands of dollars every single week for over 10 months. And I've made over $50,000 in profit on this website. And that is not to brag. That is just to tell you guys that I know what I'm doing. And when you come to this channel and you see the strategies that I'm using, I want you guys to know that this is the only way that you should be playing on PrizePicks because this is the only way that is going to make you money over the long term. So let's get right into it. This strategy is called correlation, and I've explained it on my YouTube channel several times. And I really want to drive home the point that this is the only way that you should be playing on PrizePicks because this is the only way that actually makes sense from a strategy and betting perspective. So guys, for this strategy, you're gonna make two slips and both of those slips are going to be the inverse of each other. So what do I mean by that? So you wanna go over to pass attempts and you wanna choose one quarterback, that being Jalen Hurts, to go over his passing attempts. Then you wanna go to rush attempts and you wanna choose the running back to go under his rushing attempts. And then you wanna do the exact opposite with the other team. So you wanna choose Kirk Cousins to go under his passing attempts and the running back, who is Bijan Robinson, to go over his rushing attempts. So guys, what am I doing here? I am making a correlated slip. A correlated slip means that if one thing happens, then another thing is likely to happen. So if Jalen Hurts throws a lot of passes, right, it makes sense that the running back, Saquon, he's not gonna get a lot of rushing attempts because a team only gets a certain amount of plays per game, and those plays are either going to be passes or they're gonna be runs. So if one person goes over his passing attempts, then the running back is more likely to go under his rushing attempts. Then I'm doing the exact same opposite on the other team. I'm choosing Kirk Cousins to go under his passing attempts and Bijan Robinson to go over his rushing attempts. So guys, this slip is a game script. It is a correlated game script, meaning that let's say the Eagles are getting destroyed. It's like 21-3. Obviously, to come back from 21-3, you're going to have to do a lot of passing and you're not going to do a lot of running. And then on the opposite, if you're up by a lot, you're going to be doing a lot of running to waste the clock and to get first downs and basically get the game over with, meaning you're not going to do a lot of passing, guys. So we're going to run this slip and we're going to hope that this game script plays out where the Eagles are playing from behind. So I'm going to lock this slip in. And then guess what, guys? We're going to do the exact opposite of this slip. And we're going to be playing based off of the game script where the Eagles are winning and the Falcons are coming back. So Jalen Hurts to go under his passing attempts, Saquon Barkley to go over his rushing attempts, Kirk Cousins to go over his passing attempts, and then Bijan Robinson to have less rushing attempts. So guys, does this make sense? We are doing a correlated slip. If a quarterback goes under his passing attempts, then it makes sense that the running back is going to have more rushes. And then same thing with the other team. One of the teams is probably going to be playing from behind. That team is going to be doing a lot of passing and not a lot of running. So we're going to lock this slip in, and we are playing both of these slips two ways. If you guys want proof that this strategy actually works, you're skeptical and you're saying, does this actually work? Look at this slip that we hit from today. The Colts were getting absolutely destroyed by the Packers, meaning that the Colts were doing a lot of playing from behind and a lot of passing. So Anthony Richardson went over his passing attempts. Because they were playing from behind and they needed to pass a lot, they weren't running the ball. So Jonathan Taylor, he only went for 12 rushing attempts. And then the exact opposite on the other team, Malik Willis was not doing any passes at all. First of all, he's a terrible quarterback. There's no way he was going to 27 pass attempts. And then because they were up, they were wasting the clock and the running back was running. So Josh Jacobs went over his rushing attempts by 4. This is the exact same strategy that we are using in the game tonight on Monday Night Football. Now guys, what I want you to understand is that this strategy is very profitable over the long term. I'm not saying that this is a complete lock and that one of these slips is going to hit. It is very possible and very normal that we lose both of these slips, guys. But guess what? You only have to win 10% of these slips over the long term to be profitable. This is a 10x payout, guys. This is not a straight bet. This is not a minus 150. You have to keep your expectations normal, and that is to hit around 15 to 20% of these slips over the long run. If you hit 15% of these 10x slips, you are going to make so much money, guys. My friend literally just started an account 2 weeks ago with $250 as a test, and now he is at $400 in his account, only tailing me for 2 weeks. I do this exact same strategy with other sports like esports. Here's a slip that we have from today. Bryce Young to go under his passing yards and Deontay Johnson, his wide receiver, to go under his receiving yards. If a quarterback does not have a lot of passing yards, then the wide receiver is not going to have a lot of receiving yards. It's obvious, guys. So I paired these two together, and then I used my AI model to come up with these esports projections. And this is also correlation. If one team goes over their kill line, then it makes sense that a player on the other team in the same game will also go over, because that means that the game is lasting for a long time. If you guys don't understand this, don't worry about it. I send all of my slips inside of my Discord. You guys can join using the link in the description. We are up over 35 units in just the last 3 weeks, guys. That means if you're betting $20 per play, you'd be up over $700 in profit in just the last 3 weeks. This is my winning slips channel in the Discord where I post our wins every single day. We cashed a 9x yesterday. We cashed 3 10x's in one day on Thursday. We cashed out on every single taco on Taco Tuesday. And guys, the wins don't even stop there. The Discord is completely free for 7 days. I dropped 20 7-day free trials down in the description. If you guys want to get 1 month free of the Discord, you don't want to pay a single thing. Everybody likes stuff that's free. All you have to do is sign up for the Chalkboard or Sleeper app. Use my promo code DEREKBETS on Chalkboard. Put in at least $10. Or use my promo code on Sleeper to put in at least $10, which is Derek. And then just drop a comment down below or send me an email saying that you use my promo code on one of these websites, and I will give you a free month of the Discord. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. Make sure you guys put in these slips. Hopefully these lines are not bumped in the morning, and hopefully we cash out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.